What if I told you that there's one product type that makes Etsy sellers over $3,200 per month and it costs $0 to start? If I had absolutely no money in 2026 and I wanted to launch a brand new Etsy shop, this is exactly what I would do. In this video, I'm giving you the exact business that I would start from scratch in 2026 using only free Google tools. This video is not just make a planner or sell a budget sheet. We're going to break down a real, scalable business model using tools that you already have access to and that you've probably already been using. Each one of these tools is totally free, and each one of these tools will allow you to make my golden criteria products. What are those golden criteria products? These are products that help people save time, save money, or make money. The first example is Google Doc templates. You're going to use this for text-based deliverables that look very professional. So let's say one is client proposal templates. For the SEO for this, you want long tail keywords, which means 3 or more words. So you might say editable client proposal Google Doc template. Another idea would be business plan templates. And maybe for this, the SEO would be small business plan template Google Doc. The next would be resume templates. The SEO for this could be modern resume template for job seeker, wedding itineraries. For that SEO, you could use Google Doc wedding day schedule template. Add in keywords like customizable or quote, fill in the blank right into your SEO. The next product is Google Sheets templates. These are great for tracking, for doing automations, building dashboards. One is budget trackers. Now the SEO for this would be monthly budget Google Sheets template. Or you could build out a KPI dashboard template, and the SEO might be small business KPI dashboard template. You could also build out project management templates, and the SEO for this might be Gantt chart project tracker Google Sheets. You could also build out habit trackers in Google Sheets, and your SEO might be something like fitness and habit tracking spreadsheet. All right, the next product that you can make with Google Workspace is Google Slide templates. And with this, you're creating presentation templates, storytelling templates, and some product ideas might be something like an investor deck. And you'd use SEO such as startup pitch deck template Google Slides, or a webinar deck. The SEO for that could be coaching slides template for webinar. Or you could do course slides for a course creator. That SEO might be online course slide deck template bundle. You can actually sell themed bundles, like maybe it's a coaching starter kit. And a little tip on SEO here is to always remember your audience type. So maybe you're making these templates for therapists, or maybe you're making these templates for startups, but include those keywords, whoever the user would be or the recipient would be, within your SEO. Now let's get into the next set of templates, and these are Google Sites templates. These are really lightweight websites that you can make with just easy drag and drop features. One would be a client portal. SEO for this might be editable client portal template Google Sites. Or maybe you're making a team hub or wiki for a small business. For that, it might be internal wiki site template for remote team. Or maybe you are making a site that's a portfolio, and your SEO for that could be online portfolio template Google site. And a tactic with this is to always sell these with setup instructions. Always think about what industry the site template would be for. Think about like website template for blank industry, whether it be photographers, nail technicians, or landscapers, right? That's going to be underutilized. All right, the next one is Looker Studio templates. These are visual data dashboards, and one great idea would be a Facebook ads dashboard. So SEO for this might be ad performance dashboard for Looker Studio. Or you could do an SEO reporting dashboard, and your SEO for this might be Google Analytics SEO dashboard template. Or you could do like a sales ops dashboard. Maybe the SEO for this would be e-commerce sales dashboard Looker Studio. These can command very high prices because there is a barrier to entry with building these out. You could be charging like, $29 to $150 per dashboard. And a little SEO tip is to make sure you're using analytics dashboard and then for blank. And that blank would either be a tool or a platform, could be like Shopify or Etsy sellers. You're making sure that you're thinking about who or what or where. The next product you can make for free with Google Workspace is Google Form templates. I love a good Google form, and the standard ones are not very cute. How do people use Google Forms? It's really for data collection and sometimes lead generation. So product ideas would be something like, client intake form templates. And your SEO for that might be client onboarding form template Google form, or maybe feedback forms for customers or employees. SEO for this could be employee feedback Google form template. You could also build out Google Forms for order requests. So your SEO for an order request template might be something like custom product order form template for small business. Always include things like editable, automated, fillable. Those are really strong modifiers, and they will attract the right customer. This next one is a little more complex. It is Google Apps script templates. This is basically how you can automate workflows across the entire Google suite of products. Think about connecting a Google Sheet with calendar automations and reminders. One would be automating between the CRM and email. This could be something like automated CRM in Google Sheets with email follow-up. Or you could do deadline reminders, and SEO for this would be Google Sheets and calendar due date reminder script. Or you could do something like invoice automation, and SEO for this type of script would be automated invoice generator with Gmail sender. You're going to use the words like system and automated and workflow and tracker in your titles. The next product we're going to talk about is Google Calendar and Keep. So these are going to be like support tools. Product ideas would be like a Google Calendar content planning template. And your SEO for this might be 2025 content calendar synced with Sheets, or maybe a Google Keep checklist. And your SEO for that might be digital planner bundle with Google Keep templates. The idea here, the tactic here is we're positioning these as kind of ecosystem bundles. And an SEO tip for that is using bundle-centric keywords like planner system or content kit or business bundle. This was very in-depth, right? This was very tactical, but now let's get into what makes these products actually sell and not just sit in your shop as dead weight. So bundling templates together, it can literally turn a $7 sale into a $39 sale without any extra work. For example, you could do a bundle that's a client management system, and maybe you have Google Docs that are proposal templates. Then maybe you have a Google Sheet that's a CRM. And then you're positioning this with SEO that's like all-in-one client onboarding system. The second thing you could do is creating a bundle like a content creator kit. And with Google Sheets, you might have a content calendar. With Google Docs, you might have video script templates. With Google Slides, you might have a webinar deck. And then you're using SEO such as the Ultimate Content Creator Toolkit. The next bundle idea for you is business operations bundles. For Google Sheets, you might have budget templates for businesses. With Google Docs, you might have SOP templates. And you're positioning this with SEO that's like done for you business backend system. Now, we talked a lot about products, how to bundle them, SEO that you'll want to be using, but I do want to make sure if you do this, you actually get found on Etsy. And if you're still wondering, okay, how do I stand out in search results? How do I compete? Is Etsy too saturated? The next step for you is really fine-tuning your SEO. Watch this next video on the screen, and I will show you how to pick keywords that will actually get you found in 2026.